MP to all cars. Armed robbery on security vehicle
Juliet,
now.
4 to MP.
4 men.
Off watch.
Zulu 1 to MP. Disturbance in High Street. Gang of youths
MP
fighting
to
with
Golf,
knives.
1-1.
Request assistance, over.
Suspects on premises now.
Tango 1 to Tango 3. Can you assist 3 vehicle heading your direction? Driver believed drunk in charge.
Detective. Stories of crime and detection in London. Written by Robert Barr with Ray Brooks and Christopher Blake. A bit of tomfoolery.
CID? DC Harrison? Who is it? Oh, yes, sir. Will you hold a moment, sir? Dave? Dave Brook?
Yeah, Jim. What is it?
Chief Inspector's been looking for you.
Right.
Urgent.
Do you know what it's about?
Well, he didn't say.
Okay.
Sorry about that, sir. It's about the lorry theft, isn't it?
Come in. Now, come in, Dave. Shut the door. Sit down. We have a new DC on the strength. He reported this morning, and I'm putting him with you.
With me?
Are you so busy?
Well, I'm always busy, sir.
Then you need help. So I'm putting him with you. Here it is. He's Detective Constable Blair Maxton.
Blair?
Well, that's what it says. Another grammar school lad. Well, we could do with a bit of education in this office. Age 23. Initial training report good. Did his 2 years on the beat in Z District. Good report from their crime squad, appointed DC and sent here.
Yes, sir, but why put him on me?
Although I hate to say it, Dave, you're the sharpest sergeant I have. Not the best, not the smartest, but the sharpest. I want you to take him under your wing for a while. I'll get him. Chief Inspector Roach here. You can send up DC Maxton now. Now, you can have a look at him.
Does that mean I have a choice?
No, it doesn't mean you have a choice. You're having him for a month. You'll show him around, and you'll teach him to be a useful detective on this district. You'll teach him all your good habits, like making the right contacts, remembering faces, spotting villains at work, and making nice, clean arrests. You'll teach him how to conduct himself in court. You will not teach him any of your bad habits, such as cutting corners and losing office files.
Can I say a word, sir?
No, you cannot. Come in. Come in, Maxton. Meet your new sergeant, Detective Sergeant Dave Brook. As from this morning, you will work with him. You will go where he tells you, and you will do what he tells you.
Yes, sir.
He's an experienced detective, and you will endeavour to learn all that he knows about this district. Now, when you've been here a month, you'll report to me again, and I'll decide whether you should be reassigned, right?
Thank you, sir.
That's it, then. Oh, Sergeant.
Sir?
Since you now have help, you can handle these. From this morning's crime complaints.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir. Well, this is the CID room. Don't be in a hurry to get to know any of these layabouts. Our desk is at the other end. It pays to keep as far as you can from the Chief Inspector's door.
He seemed a nice enough boss.
You pays your penny, takes your choice.
What does that mean?
Well, pay attention. On that table by the window are the division crime books. Look at them each morning. By the phones are all the useful numbers. And this is the duty book. And that's the night duty list. On the wall over there are the wanted photos. We've got 4 internal phones, and the one at the other end of the room is for outside lines for confidential calls. And this is our desk. We share it, and this is our workload. We share that too. We've got 12 cases in hand, plus 8 new ones we've been lumbered with. Our share of the morning's crime complaints.
That makes 20 cases.
Oh, the lad's a mathematical genius. We'll have to get him to do our expenses. Yeah, I've bought your tea, Dave, and one for the lad. Hot, mind your fingers.
This is Jim Harrison, Detective Constable Harrison. This is Detective Constable Maxton, newly appointed, posted to us.
Welcome aboard.
Thanks.
What do you think of the place?
It's a bit cramped.
Just wait till everyone's in.
Jim and I are teamed together, but he's working on 4 cases on his own. Are you a qualified driver?
Yes.
Right, sign for a car. I'll meet you downstairs.
Right.
Before you leave, Dave.
Yeah?
There's a PC downstairs I'd like a word with you. Says you know him. PC Wilson.
Oh, sure. I'll see him on the way out. Is PC Wilson around?
Over here, Sarge. There you are. Got a minute?
Yeah, just.
Now, I think there could be something in this for you. When I was on the beat last night, a lad was knocked down in the high street by a big market lorry. A real crunch. He was taken to hospital. He died this morning.
Yeah, but that's uniform stuff, so what?
Yeah, wait for it. The lad was Billy Peters. Oh, you know him. Had a bit of form. Worked down the market. Used to play a banjo in the pubs.
Oh, yeah, I know him.
Oh, you should look at his personal possessions. He didn't have much, but you should look.
So what's the mystery?
He was carrying a packet. A strange little packet. It could do you a little bit of good.
Thanks. Do you have a car of your own?
Yes, I've had one since I joined the force. A birthday present from my dad.
Does he fancy you as a copper? Your dad?
Not much. Where do we go?
Well, first we call it the hospital. Straight ahead, turn left into the high street, and I'll tell you from there. Meantime, we look at the new jobs. You were at Z District. Where were you stationed?
Epsom.
Out on the downs, bicycle clips, nailing warnings on farm gates.
Not all of it.
You'll find this ground a bit different. City stuff with a bit of everything. Handful of millionaires and more than a handful of villains. Expensive restaurants and streets full of Asian takeaways. Posh flats and back dives. Yeah, talking of posh neighbourhoods, we got them on the new complaints. 2 more house break-ins with thefts of jewellery. This lad's been at it for 4 months. It's time we caught up with him. There's a factory job, 3 breaking and entering, theft of a lorry, and theft of antique objects from unattended houses. I know he's doing this as well, and it's time he was talked to. Yeah, turn right here. I think you should have a go at the antiques, lad. You won't respond to a grammar school boy. Blair Maxton. Odd name, that. What do your friends call you?
They call me Max.
Okay, I'll call you Max. And you call me Dave. That's when we're alone or whooping it up. In the presence of senior officers, you call me Sergeant.
That I do know.
And in the presence of villains, you'll call me Sergeant and show respect for the rank. And there's an awful lot of villains in this district. Hospital straight ahead. Pull up at Casualty.
Yes, sir?
From the local police. Detective Sergeant Brook. Can you tell me who was in charge of Casualty last night?
Yes, sir. It was Dr. Briggs. That's him over by the stairway.
Thank you. Dr. Briggs?
Yes?
I'm Detective Sergeant Brook. This is my colleague, Detective Constable Maxton.
Good morning.
You had a patient in Casualty last night. William Peters. He died.
What's your interest, Sergeant?
Well, I've been asked by our uniform branch to look at his effects.
If you'll come with me. Well, there isn't much, but what there is, you can see. I understand he has no relatives in London.
Well, no relatives anywhere that we know of.
If you'll give me a moment. Let's see. Patel, Perry, Pescud. Peters, here it is. Well, there you are, Sergeant. Not much, is it? Broken hair comb, 1 handkerchief, used and rather grubby, a wristwatch of little value, and for cash, a £1 note and 30 pence in coin.
And that's all he had? No bus tickets, no betting slips, no fags, no diary?
Your uniformed colleague searched his clothing. No, that's all, except for a packet he was carrying. Your colleague opened it. Here's the wrapping. And inside the wrapping was this small cardboard box, and inside the box some cotton wool and this key.
The key? May I see it?
Certainly.
Was there a label on the packet?
No.
An address of any kind?
No, what you see is everything.
I'll take the key.
Why should you take the key, Sergeant?
It will be the police duty to trace his relatives. This key may help us. I'll take the key and the wrapping, and my colleague will give you a receipt.
Thank you.
So you're going to trace the relatives?
Not this side of eternity, I'm not. Billy Peters has got no living relatives. His family was wiped out in a blitz. Landmine at a street shelter. Killed half the street, including his mum and dad, brother, 2 sisters, uncles, aunts, cousins. Left Billy Peters. He was 15.
Quite a story.
Yeah. And Billy was a true survivor. Stayed on his own. Never really settled to a steady job, but always got along. Working the market, street stall at weekends, helping in pubs. Once he got into crime in a small way, and out again.
How is the key going to help?
Well, don't you know?
No.
You're going to have to do better than that, lad. I mean, take a look at it. That little job is the key of a safe deposit box. Now, Billy Peters never owned anything. Never had more money than would last a day. I mean, he ended up with only £1.30 in his pocket. So why was he carrying the key of a safe deposit?
Do you know?
I'm going to find out. But first we've got to deal with this bunch of complaints. The good citizens whose pads were done this weekend. So, let's set a route. Where do we start? The friend who lost his antiques, or the ladies who lost their diamond rings? Ladies before gentlemen?
As you say.
Okay. We start with the ladies. Head north, I'll direct you. One of them's a widow. Name of Dennery. Beatman says she's a nice old dear, but frail.
What did she lose?
Well, from the list, I'd say about 15,000 quid's worth. All the treasures her husband left her. But she won't be mourning the cash. She'll be crying for the memories that have been lost. It's got to stop, Max. I mean, this bastard's been at it for 4 months on my ground. Knocked over 2 flats Saturday night.
Makes you mad, does it?
No, but it makes me feel inadequate. Hey, look, pull over to the curb. There's someone I want to talk to. Harry! Harry! Over here.
Hello, Gov. What brings you?
Don't hang about, Harry. Get in. In!
Oi. That wasn't clever, Gov. Pulling me in front of a crowd.
There isn't a crowd. Come on.
And who's this geezer?
That's my mate. You show him some respect.
Sorry, Gov. It's just a surprise.
I got some work for you, Harry. Billy Peters.
Yes, I heard this morning.
But you know he's dead?
Yeah.
He was off his usual run. I think he was doing an errand for someone. Do you know who?
He was always doing errands. What's the odds?
The odds are that I want to know. I want you to go to the places he worked. Find out who he was running it for. And who he was running it to. And I want to know today.
What's it worth, Gov?
Phone me when you've got something.
Yes, Mr. Brook.
And I'll hear from you today.
Bye, Mr. Brook.
Who was that?
A snout called Harry Dean. But you lay off him, he's mine. Now, let's call on the ladies. Here we are. Stop at number 18. We find flat number 6.
Mrs. Dennery.
Lady Dennery. Widow and relict of the late Sir George Dennery. So you better straighten your tie. No answer. Here, try again. Lady Dennery?
Yes?
We're police officers, ma'am. Detectives from the local station. You reported a burglary.
Aren't you supposed to show me your police identity card?
Our warrants, ma'am. Here you are. That's my photo. That's my name and rank, Detective Sergeant Brook. This is my colleague, Detective Constable Maxton. May we come in?
Yes. The other policeman told me I should ask you.
Yes, ma'am. The list you gave to him, the uniformed man, I have it here. Was there anything else taken?
No, that's all I had.
Where were they kept?
In this drawer. In that jewel box.
All of them in the same box?
Yes.
Not very wise, was it, ma'am?
Now that it has happened, no, it wasn't very wise. As soon as I got home on Saturday night, I knew someone had been here.
How, ma'am?
Oh, I don't know. I just knew. It was a feeling of fear.
You say you've been out that night, ma'am?
Just across the square. To my friend Mrs. Stewart. I always visit her on Saturday evenings. I wasn't away long. I left here at 8 o'clock and was back by 10.
Well, long enough, ma'am. As you say, you always visit her on Saturday evenings. The stolen items, can you give me an idea of their value?
Oh, my husband had them valued for insurance, but that's a long time ago. 15 years. They were all presents from my husband.
Perhaps if you looked at the list, ma'am.
The diamond one is my engagement ring. The emerald and diamond, an eternity ring. Or some dress rings. The brooches are quite valuable. And the necklace he gave to me for our golden wedding. It's very valuable. But I never really thought how much they were all worth. Do you think I'll get them back?
Well, we'll do our best, ma'am. I'll have a fingerprint expert round this afternoon to look for prints on the windows, on the drawer, on the jewel case. So again, you won't touch anything until he comes. You'll be home this afternoon?
Yes.
Fine. Now, we'll be off. The sooner we start, the sooner we may see results.
Thank you, Mr. Brook. You're very kind.
What was all that about a fingerprint man? There wasn't a print left behind. Not a mark on the windows or on the door. That bloke was a pro.
I know he's a pro.
Do you think she'll ever see her jewels again?
Nope. They'll be sold by now or broken up, ready for sale.
Then why the yes ma'am, no ma'am? And the sooner we start, the sooner we'll have result stuff. Because she's a lady?
Yeah, because she's a nice old lady. And because when I meet nice people like her, and then look at the villains I have to deal with the rest of the time, I realise they're the people who saved this city from becoming a jungle. And don't you forget it.
No, Sergeant.
So I'll say yes ma'am and no ma'am, and I'll hold her hand. And I'll send a fingerprint man, because that's the kind of police service she's paid for. And it's the police service she's no longer getting because we're spending her money on social workers who defend and protect the pests who prey on her. And don't you forget that either.
No, Sergeant. You can get mad, can't you?
It's what made me a copper. And yes, I get mad when it happens on my own ground. Any messages for me?
Yeah, the old man wants to see you, but he's with the super right now.
Fine. All right, Max. Let's see what we've done this morning.
Do I have a chair?
Well, you find an empty one. You nick it, and if necessary, you handcuff it to the leg of the desk.
Right. This chair all right?
In this office, backsides book chairs. Go on, sit down on it. Now, let's see. We managed to call on 6 of our 8 complainants. Unless you deal with them each day, they get snowed under by the ones coming in tomorrow. 2 more old ladies have lost their tomfoolery. Now, this is the 9th job this pest has pulled on my ground, and we're going to nail him. Is that understood?
Yes, Sergeant.
Right, the factory job we keep on top of the pile. The 3 breaking and entering. We do the paperwork and keep our ears open. The lorry will turn up on somebody else's ground. The antiques job. I think I know who's doing it, so we can hold it over. Leaves us with Billy Peters and his key. A safe deposit key. So, somewhere, there's a safe deposit box, it fits. Puzzle, find it. Go and have a look at it. What do you see?
Yeah. There's a number on it. H73.
The number of the deposit box.
And ATC.
Could be the company. Trace the company and find the box it fits.
Do we have a list?
You could try the yellow pages, but a better way is to go along the corridor to criminal intelligence. Ask Sergeant Hiller. He'll provide a complete list of all such companies in London. And if necessary, you will call on every one. And I don't want to see you until you know which box it fits. Go on, start now.
Yes, Sergeant.
Dave?
Yeah.
Old man's back.
Oh, tough.
Come in.
You wanted me, sir?
How's it going?
Well, we talked to 6 of this morning's losers, including the jewellery jobs.
9 in 4 months. What's the value now?
Well, most of the old dears don't really know, but I reckon he's had 5,000 or 6,000 from each, and much more than that from Lady Dennery.
And when are you going to take him?
I don't know, but when I do, I'm going to nail him to the cell door.
Not in this nick, you aren't.
No, sir. Is that all?
Yes. Chief Inspector Roach? Yes, Commander.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's the new lad? Maxton, isn't it?
Yeah, well, he's all right with old ladies and antique dealers, but I haven't tried him on villains yet.
Sorry, it's all go today. CID, Harrison? Who? Oh, yes, he's here. It's for you, Dave.
Brook here? Who is it?
It's Harry, Mr. Brook. You stopped me today, asking about Billy Peters.
You got something?
Yeah, but it's a bit complicated, Mr. Brook. And I'm not saying it on the phone.
Where do we meet?
The North Bridge Cafe.
Okay. All right, Harry. What couldn't you mention on the phone?
Billy Peters, Mr. Brook. You thought he was doing an errand. Well, he was. It was an errand he did regular. But once a fortnight, he was taking his same package from one place to another and back again.
But don't make a mystery of it, Harry. Taking it from where to where?
Well, a young bloke used to come to his stall in the market.
His name, the bloke?
Well, I don't know his name. But it isn't him you should be after. It's Bernie Warren.
Oh, he's still at it?
Yeah. See, once a fortnight, Billy would take this package from the young bloke and deliver it to Bernie. 2 days later, he'd collect it from Bernie and take it back to the young bloke.
Describe the young bloke.
Well, tall, skinny, about 28. But it's Bernie you should be after. Well, nothing moves but he winds it up.
Thanks, Harry.
Yes, I have all that. I'll phone you back as soon as I've checked. Bye. Oh, hello, Dave.
Hi.
There's a message for you from your new sidekick. Says he's found the box, whatever that means.
Yeah, I know what it means. Have you got the note?
Oh, somewhere. He wants you to meet him at the Alliance Trust Company.
Where?
Oh, down in the city somewhere. Oh, here it is. Moorgate. He says they have safe deposits for their customers in big vaults down in the basement.
Yeah. Anything else?
Oh, you can read it. Says he's spoken to the manager and you have to bring a letter of authority.
OK. Alliance Trust. All right, Max, what have you found?
I've seen the manager, Mr. Stimson. He identified the key as one of theirs. The ATC means Alliance Trust Company. The deposit box is leased to a client named Allberg, Joseph Allberg, and it's used by Mr. Allberg and his son from time to time.
And this from time to time? Usually once a fortnight?
That's right.
The father is short and fat, aged about 65, and the son is 28, tall and skinny?
Do you have a crystal ball?
Yeah, his name's Harry Dean. When can I see the manager?
Oh, now, if you like. But he says that no unauthorised person
I just
is
want
allowed...
a peep inside the box. No more. And I'm inquiring about a sudden death.
This way. Mr. Stimson, this is my colleague, Detective Sergeant Brook.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stimson.
Afternoon, Sergeant. I've identified the key as one of ours. Now, what is it you want?
I'd like to check the contents of the box.
Do you have the client's consent?
The possessor of the key is dead, Mr. Stimson. We're trying to establish next of kin.
Our client's name is Joseph Allberg. There is a father and a son. If one is dead...
We have reason to believe the name is not Allberg. I have a letter of authority here. The box will be opened in your presence, Mr. Stimson, and the contents will be left untouched. Just a glance to see if it helps to identify the owner of the key.
Come this way, please. This is the annex to the safety vault. You understand we do not require to know who our clients are. We simply provide security and secrecy. The general procedure is
I know how it works. The client has a key and you have a key. Together you unlock the box. Then you retire and leave him to put into the box whatever he's brought or take out of it whatever is there.
After he has signed the register.
Yeah, let's go to the box.
First, you sign.
Sure.
This way, please. This is the box H73. I open the first lock.
And I open the other. Mr. Stimson, who last used this box? Father or son?
The son.
When?
On Sunday. We are open on Sunday by arrangement with our clients. He came about noon. His signature is in the register.
Max, do you recognise any of this from the description we have?
Yes. It's the stuff taken from Lady Dennery and Mrs. Lamberton.
The Saturday night haul, brought here Sunday morning. Well, thank you, Mr. Stimson. We can close it again, untouched. Tell me, what happens when a client loses the key of his deposit box?
He informs us as soon as possible. There is a procedure about such losses, and in time, a new deposit box is allocated.
I'd like a word with your client, Mr. Stimson. I'll post an officer here to speak to him when he arrives.
I don't think I can, Sergeant.
It's no longer a matter of agreeing, sir.
I see.
The officer will be Detective Constable Harrison, and I trust you will give him whatever cooperation he asks for.
Of course.
Thank you, Mr. Stimson. Now we wait.
If you'll tell me what we're waiting for.
Sure. We're waiting for two birds to fall into the same trap. Your Joseph Allberg is in fact a local fence named Bernie Warren. Bernie's been done twice for handling stolen property, and he's now being very careful indeed. He doesn't make direct contact anymore. Instead, he hires a safe deposit box and gives the key to this so-called son, who I guess is the young lad who's doing the jewellery jobs. He does a few jobs, like on Saturday night, and by Sunday morning the loot is in the safe deposit box and he's in the clear. He can no longer be associated with it. He puts the key in the small package, goes to the market and hands it to Billy Peters. Billy takes it to Bernie. Billy was the unwitting messenger, but he lost his life, he lost the key. We now wait until someone collects the loot.
It's the old lady's heirloom. You said you wanted her to have them back.
I want to get both Bernie and this young pest.
Using her stuff as bait?
Yep.
So, you don't have a heart of gold?
Nope. CID, Sergeant Brook?
Harrison here, Sarge. Your bloke has arrived. He's reporting the loss of the key.
He's there now?
Yeah, talking to Mr. Stimson.
Is it the father or the son?
The son.
Keep him there, Jim. We're on our way. Max?
Yeah?
We don't need that bait. We got the thief first time. So now we can pick up Bernie. And the old ladies can dry their tears and have their dreams returned. I'll tell you what. I'll let you be the detective with the heart of gold.
In that episode of Detective, the parts were played as follows. Detective